Welcome to another Tuesday. But of course, we both know it's not just any Tuesday, it's a Tip Tuesday because I am live at 5. That's right. Here I am again, you guys Z Fly, bringing you your tips for Tuesday. And I got a real good one for you today. So let me see there we go. Oh, I just had it. Bam. Listen. These camera tricks are crazy, right? You don't know if you're going this way, that way, you don't know where you're going. But I think I got it right today, right here. Tip Tuesday. So welcome everybody. As you already know what to do, go ahead and let your people know. Oh, but guess what? Today is actually going to be a even better day because you can actually find me a couple more places. So I'm also live right now on LinkedIn. I don't know why I said my LinkedIn, right? Because I got to figure out what it is. Duh. But look for Real Hot Fresh. You should be able to find it on LinkedIn. Real Hot Fresh under LinkedIn, or either CEO Z Fly. CEO Z Fly. One of those, you should be able to find me on LinkedIn. I'm live right now on LinkedIn. And also Instagram at Real Hot Fresh. Twitter or X, whatever you prefer, at Real Hot Fresh FWM, Facebook and YouTube at Real Hot Fresh. So I'm like 5 different locations. So you definitely don't have no excuse. And now I'm gonna flash it for you right here at the bottom. So you definitely don't have no excuse not to tune in. And then I'll also will be adding in my LinkedIn later on. So that way, so you all can know exactly where to find me. So once I figure out what my LinkedIn is, I will flash it down here as well on the next show. But like I said, definitely try at Real Hot Fresh or CEO Z Fly. That's if you want to watch it on LinkedIn. You don't got to. But you can go right here to the website /radio, and go right to the radio page and scroll down. And you will see the box. You'll see me talking. So yes, you have a lot of different places to check me out. So definitely do that. All right. But today is a Tip Tuesday. Hopefully everybody is having great weather, a great time everywhere. Just to give you a little bit about what I did over this past weekend was I actually went to the DJ Cassidy. Now, how many of you all know DJ Cassidy? So he does this thing called Pass the Mic, where he has a variety of artists, come in and they sing songs. It can be from like old school to new school. They sing songs and basically they pass the mic. So if you never seen him do this, excuse me, I would definitely recommend go to YouTube and just type in DJ Cassidy or type in Pass the Mic. Trust me, he's gonna come up. So he had a live rendition of this in Newark, New Jersey, at the Prudential Center on Saturday, and it was great. I mean, I saw a lot of artists that I've never seen in public or live before in concert, like Bobby Brown, Total, of course TLC was there, Faith Evans, Red and Method Man, and of course, who closed the show was Boys to Men. And I must say, everybody sounded really good. It was really like a 90s, 80s, 90s kind of tribute. And it was good. Yeah, it was really good. So definitely check out DJ Cassidy on YouTube if you never have before. And trust me, you're welcome because you're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right, so let me go ahead and get into today's tip that I have for you. So today, I am talking about the males again, my brothers, my bros, my compadres, my dudes. But listen, we got to get it right, guys. We got to get it right. All right, so today's topic is men treat women every way they would never want to be treated. Now, do y'all see that never right here? Look at never. Never is in all caps. Because I'm telling you, men, come on now, bros, bruh, whatever we call ourselves these days, we all know that a lot of the ways that we, and I don't want to say we because I don't want to be in this. Okay, I'm not in this because I don't treat women this way. But I would say that I would say men who treat women like that, or you treat women in ways that you would never want to be treated, you got to do better. Like, for example, just look at that. Look at this. Just look at this picture right here. He's talking to her like she is a child. Let's start with that, with the pointing. And you know what? Here's a side note. Here's something that's really important. Here's something that's actually funny. I do a lot of pointing too when I'm talking, but I do it to anybody really. But see, I don't know why. But see, I don't do it in a bad way. I do it because it's just like, it's part. I talk with my hands a lot, so a lot of times I'm like, "Hey, you come here," or "Hey, you, let's do this." And I do that one person. He's like, "Don't be pointing at me. Stop pointing." But I can't help it. But see now, this man, this picture, he can help it. He doesn't want to help it. Now he's pointing at this girl because she done something that he just does not like and he does not approve of, and he gonna let her know about it. See what he's doing? So that right there. Now, men, let's switch it around. The way that a lot of men are, they would not want no woman in his face like this. Listen, I told you to do this, and didn't I tell you to clean up, and didn't I tell you to take out the trash, and da. After a while, that man gonna be like, who are you pointing to? Like, I ain't no child. Like, you ain't my, yep. You know what I'm saying? However, but men will do it to women. You know what I'm saying? Men think it's okay to let a woman know, put her, how many times have we heard this, you got to put her in her place. Oh, yeah, you got to check her. Or you got to let her know who's boss. Let her know who's wearing the pants. Did we hear what we're saying? Like, these people are children. But a man would never want a woman to put him in his place, check him, tell him who's boss, and all this kind of stuff like this. But men will do it to women. And I just feel like if that ain't your child, you don't need to be putting nobody in their place. That, it's one thing to have a conversation with someone and tell them the things that they may be doing that you don't like or you don't approve of. But to tell someone, oh yeah, she gonna know today who's boss, like you King Tut or something. So it just ain't good. Another thing that men that you gotta get it right is that kids. Let's talk about the kids, right? Okay, we got the kids. Look at there. Got the kids. Look at the kids. See, now if this right here is probably a scenario of the parents is like, well, listen, I have to work late. I can't watch the kids, and she's like, okay, but I've been had time set up with my girls that you already knew we was going out to the girl night, and he's like, well, what's more important, me working late making this money, or are you hanging out with your girls? And look at the poor daughter. She hears this all the time from her parents. The boy just like, okay, who gonna win this time, mom or dad? He just like, okay, I'm just trying to figure out, is anybody gonna start swinging in a minute? Cause do I need to jump in or what's up? But the daughter's just like, again, like, ain't y'all? Why don't y'all just divorce? She's at a point where she's just like, listen, I'd be happier to go see dad over here at this house and go see mama at this house. Just divorce. I'm getting migraines. I'm failing in school. I'm not happy. And y'all are always arguing. So, it's just bad. But here's the thing about it. Now, once again, men, now, let's just say that, a lot of times men say, oh, listen, you watch the kids, or I'm going out, or oh, I'm going out with the boys and all this stuff. And then the woman, she either have to watch the kids. But would you ever want to watch the kids and let her go out? I know of scenarios where the men will try to use kids to trap women. Yes, they will. They will use them to trap women to stay at home. Oh, babe, I gotta go out and do X, Y, and Z, or oh, my cousin in town, or oh, I gotta go cut grass, or whatever it is. So but then she might be like, okay, well, I was about to go, shopping, and then he'll be like, okay, well, take the kids. But here's the thing about it. Why, in a lot of scenarios, a man would just say, okay, oh, you're going to your mom's house? Okay, take the kids with you. Oh, you going to the girls' night out? Okay, well, take the kids. They can just play in the back room. Oh, you going to the mall? Oh, take the kids. But, okay, but he's going to his boy's house. Do you want to take the kids? He's going to cut grass. Do you want to take the kids? He's going to a sports arena. Do you want to take the kids? You see what I'm saying? See, men feel like it's okay for women to just take the kids on their errands, despite what it is. Just take the kids. And but men, a lot of not all, a lot of men feel like their errands are more important than a woman's. Oh, you just going grocery shopping? Oh, the kids can go there. I'm going to the sports arena. They can't be at the game with me and my boys. We over here watching the game. Or she's going shopping. Oh, well, take the kids with you because the boys, they're coming over to the house. We're gonna be watching the game. The kids can't stay at home with you. See, a lot of times, and listen, guys, some of y'all know it. Y'all don't want to deal with these kids. Y'all just do not want to deal with these kids. So I'm sorry, I had to check something. Y'all want to deal with these kids. So y'all just kind of put it off on the wife. So that's when see, men do things they don't want to do. Also forbidding, a lot of men forbid women for seeing their family and friends. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say a woman, she wants to go visit her family, or all wants to go visit. And unless he's going with her, or either like the kids are going with her, you can't go. Because a lot of men, they have insecurities and they're jealous. So they figure if their wife or woman is going to go out by herself, okay, who's looking at her? Or where is she? Look, you know what? Now see, why in the world did that picture pull up? Why in the world did this picture? Let me tell you something. That woman better go to her room and lock it. Because if she think that she's going to visit her family and friends, look at him. He's like, didn't I tell you? No. He wants to, he don't see this man, he don't understand. How many times do I got to tell you you're not going to see no family or no friends without me present? And if he don't want to go, she ain't going. And you know what? Now, I'm not making light of any of this because these are really real situations. Now, y'all got to think, we live in a world. The world is huge. There's a lot of, billions of people up in this world. So, with all these billions of people, there's a lot of different scenarios. And y'all don't think that this scenario doesn't happen more than, look at her. She's closing her eyes because her spit went all in her pupils. She need to go probably get a moisturizer. He's so upset, because for one thing, he probably feel like, okay, she's not listening. I say he probably needs some pets. They need pets so they can just scream at their pets. But see, now here's the crazy thing. They won't even scream at the pets. They'll scream at their wives and girlfriends. Just look at her. All she wants to do is go visit her family and friends. And he's so insecure. See, that's the man that's insecure. Look at him. He's insecure. If you got to look like that, like the devil's coming out of you, oh yeah, that's insecurities right there. He is not happy. But now here's the crazy thing. Now I bet you $1,000. Oh, sure. Is he going to ask her, can I go visit my friends and family? Can I go visit my mom and dad? He just be like, I'll see you later. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Probably want to tell her where she's going. He's going to go. But see, now, once again, a lot of men do that. They don't tell a woman where, oh, baby, I'll be back. But can she do that? Oh, I'm about to go. Where are you going? They get the base quick. Where are you going? The base get, where you go? He never heard of this name. Yeah, it could be the whole FBI after her. So look at her. She needs to leave him. And my thing is, she didn't see these signs before she got married or before she got with him. But that's so many women like that you don't see these signs that men would treat women. Every way they would never want to be treated. Now, do you think that man want her screaming in his ear like that? And look how he's looking. Now, switch that around. Would any man want a woman screaming in his ear like that? No. So, now let's get on relationships. All right. So now also another thing, men rarely, there are some, of course, I'm not saying all, but there are some who rarely give second chances when cheating. Let's talk about it. So that's my Tuesday show tomorrow. Or actually today. Yeah. So check me out at 5 p.m. Tuesday on S Street Media what is it? S Street Media TV. Yeah. And check me out on Let's Talk About It with DJ Uncle Tone. All right. Anyway, yeah, there we go. S_street_media today at 5 p.m. So I got a lot of things going at 5. Okay. I know some of y'all saying, well, how are you doing a live now? And then you also going to be over there. Don't worry about it. Let me tell you something. It is the power of the internet. Don't worry about me in two places at one time. Now listen, y'all just go over there too and look at me over there at 5 o'clock over there too. All right, but get it back on this situation. Okay, so now, people they rarely give a second chance. I mean, men. Look at this man. Got his girlfriend, but he wants a side piece. And listen, bros. Listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all love these side pieces. Y'all have y'all main piece, but you want the side piece, and it's like you're never satisfied. But here's the sad thing about it. Now, a lot of men will cheat. They will have side pieces. They will have 40 wives and all this stuff. That's a real story. Yeah, check out some of you. What is it? The Latter-day Saints or the whatever they are, Muslims. Let me stop calling people out. But then again, I'm not calling them out because y'all can Google this stuff and see the what I'm talking about. So yeah, they know what they do. Anyway, but now let's let a woman be doing this. Let's switch it around. A man would. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Wow. Now him sitting on the couch with his bro and his girl, touching, the best friend's hand, and the man not knowing, it would be World War One. I mean, it would be World War Six. World War Six, yeah. Because see, men don't like that stuff. But see, but for some reason, in the not all, like he said, not all, but in a lot of males' mind, they think it's okay or it's cool to, say, oh yeah, I got my main chick, I got my side, oh, she'll be okay. They don't need to know about each other. But a man would never want that happen unto him. As we see, as present day shows us, as history shows us, a lot of men, when they get cheated on, it's like their heart just breaks, right? And it never can be put back together again. The women, whatever woman comes after the girl that broke his heart, she'll never have a fair play. She'll always be getting the leftovers of what that woman did that broke that man's heart, and he never really forgives again. But men will cheat on people. You don't want your heart broken, but you're gonna cheat on people and break their heart. Look at her. See? Okay. I mean, I could really just end it right here because that picture right there tells it all. Now, see, now what we just saw a few minutes ago. Now, see, now the girl probably found out that, oh wow, you've been cheating on with me behind my back with my best friend or with whomever. And now that she is crying, and he done went with the best friend. He's happy, and she doesn't. The best friend doesn't care. Best friends they can be treacherous too. Listen, that's another live. We'll do that another day. But for right now, she's sad. So so that's what I'm saying. So see, now a man would never want a woman to do that to him, but they will do it unto others. Now, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying women don't cheat. Okay, so don't be like, well, what do you mean? Women do stuff. Yes, they do. But today's topic live is about men who treat women the way they would never want to be cheated. So we're not talking about women who do that. We're talking about men today. And also too, I mean, let's just be honest. We do know, I mean, you got to know a lot of men do this. Yeah, women may do it as well, but it's really known. It seems more known publicly and societal wise that men would do this to women. Just like how I said with the 40 wives. Would men sit back while one woman, while one woman has 40 husbands? Now, would them men just fall in line? But the man expect the 40 wives to fall in line. Now, with the woman with 40 husbands, of course, people are going to look at her crazy like, ugh. But the sad thing is, we should look at the man crazy too, because why you need that many wives for? Like, what in the world? What are you not getting out of? I mean, like after the first 10, what aren't you getting that you need 30 more? So to me, that's kind of something missing and broken in that man, that he needs 40 wives. And then he don't love them women. How can you love 40 people at one time? Um, and then it's sad because now the wives, they gotta take their turn. How does that make you feel? You gotta take your turn with your husband. Oh yeah, I gotta take my turn, going out with my husband, kissing my husband goodnight, having intercourse with my husband. I gotta take my turn, wait my turn. That's just ridiculous. A man would not sit there and do these things. That's why I had a live earlier where, weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, where I was saying that, women don't just sit around and wait for men all the time or something like that. So yeah, yeah, that's just crazy. My last topic will be, well, not topic, but my last example. Well, no, I got two more. Also embarrassing in person, in public. Men would not want a woman to embarrass him in public, especially when his friends or family or just in public, period. But how many times have we seen, men, telling a woman something? I mean, yeah, like I said, women will fuss at their men in public too, but men don't like it. Speaking of that, I was on a trip where a woman, she was just talking to her husband crazy. I mean, all up in his face, pointing fingers in public. And just to kind of save face and what I'm saying, just to kind of de-escalate, the man just kept walking away. And then she was still talking. I was like, dang, he don't walk away. You still got something to say. So yeah, but men, so women will embarrass their man in the public, but also men will as well. And sometimes men embarrass their women in ways, like I said, they would never want to be embarrassed. Like someone, like that right there. Yep, there you go. Thank you. Now these pictures are on point. Look at her. Now, as y'all see, they are not at home. If that's their house, they need to do some decorations, but they're not at home. So now look, he's so upset that he don't even care anymore. He doesn't care who's looking. I have actually seen this in public where men just didn't care anymore. They're fussing and they're about to hit their woman in front of people. That's how enraged they are. Look at her. She got to try to cover her face. Listen, just listen. Just don't mess up the face. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't funny, to be honest with you. So yeah, but a man would never want a woman hitting him in public. So hopefully, like this is ringing in some, in some of you all's ears. What I keep saying, men would never want themselves treated this way in public. So we need to really start thinking about how we treat women, or how men, or how those of you who treat women this way, how you treat women. It just ain't cool. And I talk about. So I'm gonna give another example, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to something else. So I do know a person, or I'll say that I know a scenario, and this person brags about how many women they have all across, not the country, I believe the globe. They just brag about it. But I know at least here in the United States, they brag about how they got them from. Look at that. She don't even want them touching you. But look, he this person brags about how he got women from the East Coast to the West Coast, and then he also says how, they love me, and they'll do this and they'll do that, and I got one here for this and I got one here for that. I got one, just happy about it. So I remember one time I challenged him. I said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, now, what if one of these women?" One of your women, what if they wanted to, have a selection of men as well on the side? Do you know what he said? Drum roll. I don't know what that was. He said, "Oh, well, yeah, she can have as many men as she wants if she wants them. She just won't have me." Now he's bragging and happy about having all these women all across the country, but as soon as one of those women want to play his game on him, oh yeah, she could do that, but don't think she gonna have me. What is it? So you know what I'm saying? So see that there is a prime example of men treat women every way they would never want to be treated. Because see, he doesn't want a woman that's going to have a whole selection of men. He doesn't want that, but he doesn't mind having these women, and you know, pit them against each other and stuff like that. Because he was saying how, like, you know, the Miami girl is mad at the LA girl, and then the Detroit girl thinking that she the main one, and then the Tallahassee girl, you know. I mean, you know, but listen, this happens. A lot of men think that's cute and they like it. You know, some of you all are probably listening to me like, okay, you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about? But listen, I'm talking about when I'm talking about this topic right here. Yeah, and that's just really, really, in my opinion, it's just like, you know what they say was good for the goose, good for the gander, or however that saying goes. So, you know, all I'm saying is men out here. I'm talking to the males now. Males who do these type of things, you know, like just kind of maybe just kind of reevaluate yourself. You know, just think, if she was doing these things that I do to her, how would I really feel? And, you know, I really, really like think about it. You know, like, if you don't like, if you wouldn't like it, then why would you do it to her? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And that is your Tip Tuesday for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Hopefully you liked it. Definitely leave your comments. You know, leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. I know a lot of you all might think I'm crazy, things like that. But, you know, listen, I'm just going to talk about the realness of it all. So let me know your comments. All right, so let me move along and tell you what's happening. So as you all know, June 1st, I am having a fundraiser, the Lavender Project fundraiser. Yep. Once again, if you don't know what that is, it's a awareness project that raises awareness on women diagnosed or living with endometrial cancer. If you go to my website, www.fly-entertainment.media, you'll see it. Now, okay, so all right, so now once you go to the website, then, you know, hit enter. Then as you see, you want to scroll over Giving is Good. Yep. Go, and then it'll do the drop down. Click on upcoming events, and voila. Okay, well, maybe it will. Oh, there we go. Yes, upcoming events, and then here's the page right here. So you'll see the Lavender logo, and then you keep scrolling down, you'll see the this flyer right here. So as you see, June 1st, Saturday, June 1st, from 1 to 6 p.m. It's going to be in Harlem. We're going to have a really, really great time. We're going to be bringing awareness on women diagnosed with living with endometrial cancer. We're definitely planning to have speakers, medical speakers there, giving more information about endometrial cancer, and things like that. Also, now the event is free. So if you see right at the bottom of the flyer, you can hit reserve your spot. Once you hit that, it will take you to our Eventbrite page. And you can just go ahead and reserve your spot. Once again, the tickets are free, so don't worry. but we definitely would like you to still, go ahead and reserve your spot, so that way, we'll know how many people to expect. So yeah, so definitely go there. Once again, the website is www.fly-entertainment.media. And once you get to the home page, you'll hit enter. And as you see at the top, this is what you'll see the top. Scroll over Giving is Good. And yeah. Okay, here we go. Yes, I'm gonna show you. Bam. This right here is the home page. Hit enter sites. You'll see this. Okay. Then at the top, you want to go to Giving is Good. And then let the drop down. There you go. The drop down, and then you're going to go to upcoming events, and you'll see, there you go. Yep. So you'll see the calendar, and you'll see the event, and let you know what's all about it. And like I said, you can reserve your spot. As you see, if you hit the calendar to June, it'll show you the event. You can click on the event on the calendar. It'll give you more information about it. You can scroll down and still right there hit reserve your spot, and they'll still take you to the Eventbrite page. So there you have it. There you have it, everybody. So let's definitely go ahead and get these. Let's have a great event. Come out. I know a lot of times people, you don't hear too much about endometrial cancer. it's like another name for it would be uterine cancer. So it's cancer of the uterus. And as you know, this only affects females. So let's really come out and learn things, have fun with a cause, and find out ways that we can all become a part of this to end women's cancer. Also, men, since I have been speaking to the men today, please don't feel like that this is a woman's event. It's not. This is a everybody event. Even though uterine cancer only affects women physically, but it affects us all, because remember, men in our lives, we have moms, we have sisters, we have aunts, we have grandmas, we have female cousins, female friends, female co-workers, daughters, people that we, females that we care about. So it's still good for us males to still know what's happening, or what could be happening with the females in our lives. So so this is not just a female event, it's a everybody event, because like I said, it's all good to know what could be affecting us. Also too, just to let you know some of the talent that we're going to have, like I said, fun with the calls, that's right. So we're going to have some comedians, and we're going to have some a vocalist. There you go. And also too, if you are wondering, LaVenda stands for right here. This is what LaVenda stands for: living effectively, victoriously, incredibly, nutritiously, dutifully, and acknowledgedly, which are the guiding principles for navigating the journey to recovery. So that's what LaVenda stands for. And it's kind of long, but it makes sense, because to have a hope to fight the disease, people, really need to follow those steps. So now getting back on the talent that we're going to have at the event, I'm at Isaac Knox. He's going to be a comedian. So here's a little bit of what he does. He's like a comedian rapper. He's really good. Take a look. Okay, so you may not be able to hear it. I was trying to see what's going on with the sound. The sound may not be coming through, but definitely check him out. He is a great comedian rapper. Like he does the freestyle. Like he can just look at something, and then he puts it in his rap, and but he does it in a comedic way. Really good. Check him out on Instagram at Isaac Knox. So IMISAACKNOX. So check him out. I don't know if the sound is coming through, but next up on the comedian list is we have Flip Cunningham. He's also going to be there as well. He does a lot of great things as well. Yeah, I don't know if the sound's coming through, but he does a lot of great things as well. So definitely check him out on his Instagram as well. At Laugh With Us Entertainment. Exactly how it sounds. At Laugh With Us Entertainment. And that's Flip Cunningham. He will also be another comedian at the LaVenda fundraiser on June 1st in Harlem from 1 to 6 p.m. located at 246 Lenox Avenue. Okay. And last but not least, we do have a vocalist. He goes by the name of Easy LA, or Mr. Ooh Wee. So you can definitely find him on Instagram as well at Smiley Apney. So that's that's SMILEYABNEY. And of course, everything is on the screen for you to see as well. So at Smiley Apney on Instagram. So those will be the entertainment list that we have for the LaVenda project. So as you see, we're gonna have some great things. Aside from that, gonna have we'll be catered by Yoli's Kitchen. So raffle prizes. It's gonna be a great event. So be sure to go ahead and reserve your spot. Yes, reserve your spot. Oh yes, that's very. we are still looking for vendors, so if you do, if you like anything that you saw, or if you like, or if you like anything that you're hearing, definitely come out and be a vendor. We still have some spots open for you to be a vendor. Just email us below right there at vendors@flyentertainment.media. That's for me. Or you can email my partner, which is Yoli's Kitchen 2020 at gmail.com. And her name is Yolanda Cooper. And once again, her email is jolieskitchen2020 at gmail.com. All right. So that's if you want to be a vendor. So yeah. So definitely come out and celebrate with us. Fun with a great cause, entertainment, great food, raffles, and so much more. You don't want to miss it. And you get to learn about the Lavender Project and, how it got started, what it's about, and, where it plans to go. So yeah, just a lot of greatness under one roof. Once again, that's Saturday, Saturday, June 1st from 1 to 6 p.m. in Harlem. The address is 246 Lenox Avenue, Harlem, New York. All right, everybody. All right. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in for my Tip Tuesday. And I definitely look forward to speaking with you again next week. Okay. Listen. Told you we're gonna do some LinkedIn, right? So yeah, check me out on LinkedIn. I believe that's the right one. We'll figure it out. Anyway, but you can try that. Try that. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. But I really want to see you June 1st. I'm telling you, listen, that is very important. Tell everybody Listen, if you're not in the New York area, if you're like in the surrounding areas, what is the tri-state area, even the DMV area, that's not far, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. You all can come up here to the Lavender Project fundraiser. What else? We got Massachusetts. Y'all ain't, well, that's kind of far. What's that? 4 hours? Whatever. Y'all can come too. Yeah, come on. Massachusetts, come on. Come through. Yeah. So listen, New York City and surrounding areas, let's have a great time Saturday, June 1st at the Lavender Project fundraiser. All right. But until then, I guess I'll talk to you next week. Stay fly, everybody. Keep safe and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay. All right. Later.